Welcome everyone to My AI Live. Today is May 3rd. It's Friday. So happy Friday. We're going to do this. Let's see. First of all, are there any brand new people here? Please put a 1 in the chat for me if you are brand new. And if you've been here before and learned a lot of great things, please put a 7 in the chat for me. Good morning, Clay. So we got Mary here for 7s, all the 7s. And Johnny, yay. All right. Sloane's here with 7s. Fantastic. Trisha, yay. Deborah with 7s. So it doesn't look like we have any new people, although I see some names that do not look familiar, but maybe you've been here before. So let's get started today. So we do this every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. And what we do is we basically do a demo of the system, but then we also show you how to build online for social media. We answer your questions, we showcase posts, we help you get very, very, very consistent in your social media. So sorry, a little distraction there. Let's go ahead and get going here. I'm going to do, and let me first show you where you are going to find your replay at as I get these people in here. And here we go. Okay. All right. So here's the official corporate Nowsite group. If you have not been here or you haven't already joined, please make sure you do. This is where you'll find all your replays. You'll just click join. And then when you do, they'll approve you, of course, and then you'll be able to see your replays, all these things that are coming up. And so you want to do all this now. So May 2024. Okay. So if you want to know more about me, you can come over here. My name is Elizabeth Larson, and I am a personal business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, speaker, author. I've been doing this for a very, very long time online. So we're going to show you some of the things that we have done here. First of all, what I want to do is we're going to quickly kind of go over some of the AI system, and then I'm going to showcase some posts. So we're going to post on social media. And remember, there's 3 steps that we do every day. And I know I harp on this every day, but that's how important this is. Every day we do these 3 steps. We post on social media, we comment on other people's posts, and we start a conversation, right? So when we do that, we've got all these different ways of posting now. Surprise me is a great when you do not know what you want to do. Like if you have no clue, you're like, I don't know what I want to post. Hit surprise me a couple of times. It will give you a post that you love or at least an idea to work with. Caption and suggested image. The AI is going to, of course, give you an image. Make it my own is when you want to go and find somebody else's. So let's say you like one of my posts and you come over here and it's like, oh, I want a copy of this post. So you would see more, of course, you would copy the entire thing, screenshot it, and throw it into the AI, and the AI would give you a different type of post. So as you're scrolling news feeds, if you find a post like from somebody in your company and you're like, hey, that'd be really cool, you can actually do that. So when I come over here to the news feed, you can actually go through all of this. I have memories from 2014. You want something, don't speak against it. True. All right. And you can see back then, I really didn't know a lot about social media as much because there's nothing there with that. All right, let's go over. I want to show you a couple posts today from things that I saw from our community. And the first one I want to go to is Mike. So I'm going to show you how to take a great selfie and then make it into a great post. Okay, so everybody say hi to Mike. Mike, say hi to everybody. Wave to everybody. Okay, so this is Mike. And Mike has lost 55 pounds. And so his idea, of course, is to do the turkey photo. So if you have done, a lot of weight loss or health or something like that, your before and after or some kind of thing to show how much weight you've lost or how things have changed for you is dramatic. So yesterday I did a before and after picture of me, right? the person who just didn't like herself, and then the person today, right? And she kind of showed the dramatics of the journey. So for those of you who weren't here, just so you kind of get a little bit of an understanding of what that is, let me come over here and show you real quick. So this is the photo I did yesterday. This would be another type of transformation photo that you could do for your thing. You know, the person who was hiding behind everybody, who didn't like herself, to the person today who has an amazing life and is just enjoying life and grateful for life, right? So there's one more I want to show you as well, another type of transformation photo. So when you go to this, and by the way, we're going to be doing a I'm going to be sending that stuff out on Canva for those of you guys who requested it, who messaged me and requested it. So I finally got that together. So this will be another one right here that you'll be able to do. And this is kind of more of a little bit of a collage to show your before and afters. So you could do that this way. You can do this like Mike did over here. Let me get over to Mike. Okay, and you could do that over here like what Mike did. So the way Mike did it was he used turkeys as kind of the weight of that. And so, you know, all of us have picked up a turkey at some point if you live in the US, right? And so you kind of know how heavy those turkeys are. So if you imagine those 4 turkeys representing his weight, you know, that's the weight that he used to carry. And so the photo gives a great story, because when you do a photo and a post like this, you're going to see the photo and be like, what the heck is he doing with all these turkeys? But first of all, you're also going to see this smile. Like, isn't that $1 million smile? Like, it's the best photo I've ever seen of Mike in my life. Like, seriously, I've been working with Mike for a long time, and this is the best. And so who else can casually brag about replacing their old self with a whopping 60 pounds less of them? That's right, it's me. Okay, 60 pounds, not 55. My grocery cart lost load equals a small flock of turkeys. If this doesn't scream willpower marvel, I don't know what does. The true victory often lies in releasing the heaviness you've held onto. So keep the cart rolling. After all, the past year is just a lesser version trailing behind you. Your future, oh, it's bright and wonderfully weightless. Only thing I would add in here, Mike, and Jenny can help show you this too, if need be. Come over here to your 3 dots and click edit. At the bottom of this, in between this weightless right here, right behind, right in between here. So right at the beginning of I would take that down to another paragraph, okay? And then what I would have you put in there is, if you'd like to learn how I did this, or even join me on the journey of better health, reach out to me or comment me down below, and I can give you some info. Because right now you're showcasing, but you are not inviting people to join you on that journey. And so that's what we want to do, is we want to invite people to join you on the journey. Okay. I'm going to come over. Cindy, may I use your social media? Are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay. So I could do a post, but really what I want to do is come over to some of you guys and see and show what's working, what's not. We'll do our demo, but I want to make sure that at the end of this week, we kind of have this idea of what it is that's going on, right? Okay. So let's look at this one right here. First of all, this photo is gorgeous. Beauty isn't what you look like, it's who you are. I love this photo. Now, Cindy, is it okay if we talk a little bit about your branding of butterflies? Okay. So Cindy has a powerful story of transformation, right? She died twice. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, this woman's story will blow you away, like blow you away. And so her thing is transformation also, and helping people start over their life, because that's essentially what she had to do, right? And so she has this beautiful post right here. And so she's going to be doing a lot more with butterflies and her story of what she does and her business, right? So have you ever watched a butterfly's mesmerizing journey and thought about your own transformation? This is a beautiful starting. Okay. I sure have. My journey mirrors the butterfly stages. From the caterpillar phase, hustling, learning, and preparing, to the cocoon stage where I detoxed my life and shed old habits. Finally, the emergence, where I proudly revealed my transformed self to the world. From my own path and the butterfly's metamorphosis, I've learned that every stage of change is vital. Feeling inspired or need someone to talk to about your own journey? Drop a me in the comments or send me a message. I'm here to listen and support you every step of the way. Together, let's continue thriving boldly. I love this. The only thing I would change in this is right in here in some of this own journey. I would actually talk about a little bit more of your personal journey, because your story is so powerful, Cindy. And remember, don't get tired, anybody, of telling your story, because remember, each time you make a post, the likelihood of the same person seeing your posts every single day is actually a lot slimmer than what you think, right? Because people are online, there's different algorithms and all these other things going on. So somebody sees your post, may not see your post tomorrow or the next day. So don't be scared to talk about your story. Don't be scared to talk about your transformation and all of those things. Okay. Never be scared to talk about that. And in this post right here, first of all, I love this post. When Cindy puts a little bit more of her story in here, I'm going to connect even more to this. And here's the thing. This is one thing you want to remember with all of these kind of transformation posts. You're going to get some comments, but remember, the people who are commenting are actually a small percentage of everybody who's actually seen the posts, though. So I had somebody who reached out to me to order product, and I was blown away, because they'd actually been watching my posts for 2 years and never once made a comment, ever. Never did a like, ever, and still saw my posts. I don't know how that worked with the algorithm, except for the fact that maybe sometimes they were looking me up, and then, you start seeing stuff. But for 2 years, she watched my post. So just because you don't get a ton of comments at the beginning, that's okay. Remember, what you're doing is pushing out vision for other people. So when they're ready, it's always the time that they can start that. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. All right.
Can I see the butterfly again?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. This is one of the most gorgeous pictures I've seen. Like, this is beautiful. So this is Cindy Luke. And seriously, guys, if you guys get a chance to hear her story, it's powerful. Her story is quite powerful. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous, Cheryl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very much so.
All right, so let's talk about the system. And everybody here, do I have any brand new people? Number one, put a number one in the chat if you're brand new, because if you're not brand new, I'm not going to do the full demo. I'm going to get us going and actually working, since everybody kind of knows what we're doing. Everybody good? Everybody good? No ones? No ones? Okay. All right, so let's talk about the kinds of posts we can make, and then we're going to go to our 5 minutes. And Linda, I will actually answer that question here shortly, right during our 5 minutes. So what I wanted everybody to do is, first of all, I want everybody to make a post today. Okay. Can everybody commit to making at least one post? And what we're going to do, we're going to get our Nowsite system up. If you have a transformation photo that you can use, like Mike's or mine or something like that, do that. Okay. Remember, it's 80% it's 80% things of our transformation, our life, our lifestyle, what we love, what's going on in our life. And you can either make a transformation one, or another one that's a lot of fun, that really kind of showcases your life and gets people thinking about that kind of thing, is also doing posts about what you're doing today. Excited to go to the beach, excited that I'm not so excited that I'm scooping snow today. For those of you who got snow, you might make a post of the snow and say, this wasn't so exciting, but and then ask a question. Hey, anybody who scoops snow ever had to do this? What's the quickest way to get this done? Algorithm questions that really don't have anything to do with your business, but build the algorithm of that. Other things, you're going out to eat, make a post about it. Hey, going out to eat with my friends. This is so much fun. Love to this, shout out somebody, things like that. Showcasing your life, your kids, your family. For some of you, you're like, I don't want anybody to know about my life. Well, it's harder to connect with you if somebody doesn't know about you and your life, right? If you don't talk about your life and lifestyle, it's hard for them to envision what they're going to get by working with you or what vision they should have. So always a good idea to do those kinds of posts. It's open day today, so caption and suggested image, selfie AI, any of these you can do. If you don't have any idea what you want to do. So Yelba, if you're brand new, or if you're just like, I don't know what I want to do, just hit surprise me. And when you hit the surprise me post, it's going to look through all of your information and it's going to give you an amazing post right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 minutes on the timer. I want everybody to make a post today. Okay. And it could be Facebook, it could be LinkedIn, it could be, Twitter, which is now Thread. Oh no, it's now X. Any of those things. Okay. So the post it gave me, today's word of the day is transformation. Whether it's transforming fear into courage, like my own journey, or simply turning a bad day into a good one. We all have the power to change our narrative. What's your word for today? Share below and let's inspire each other. Transformation Tuesday. Okay. So I'm going to click get started. I love this photo, by the way. It gave me a photo I absolutely love. This is beautiful. I hit get started. Remember, for those of you who don't know how to do this, you're going to first download the photo. Then you're going to hit post. And then you're simply going to copy and paste. I would always put some white space in there. And then you can also add stuff of your own journey in there as well. Of course, you add your photo. You take your downloaded photo, you put that in there. I think I need to take a trip this year. I mean, I travel all the time, but I think I need to go do this. I like this.
So.
What, Von Seal?
I love you. I said, I love you.
Well, I love you too, Von Seal.
Yeah, we all need a trip. We understand.
Yep, that's the truth.
You overload, you overwork yourself. You need a break.
Amen. Amen, girl. You are right. I love that. All right, then you hit next, and of course, there you've got your post. So let's put 5 minutes on the timer, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes to go and start doing your post. Okay, I'd like everybody to do a post. We'll showcase some of your posts today. So if you're ready to show your post, want some advice about it, go ahead and raise your hand. And then we'll put your link in the chat so I can find it. And then we'll answer questions along the way. So if you have questions, let's get questions done first while we're doing the 5 minutes. So go ahead and put your hand up for like that. Hand up. See my little hand in the thing? Put your electronic hand up. And then we're going to do questions while we're doing the 5 minutes so everybody can get their posts done, and then we'll showcase some posts. So first of all, let me go over to the chat because there was a couple of questions in here. Ed did a surprise me post. Good job. Okay. Not sure how to post here. I've posted on my page, but it does that automatically transfer to what everyone can see here? Don't even understand that question, Paul. I'm sorry. Paul, I don't know where Paul is. I don't see you, Paul. There's Paul. Paul, can you tell me what your question is? I can't hear you. Does anybody hear Paul? No, none of us hear you. You're unmuted, but I don't know why I can't hear you. If you're on a computer with your Zoom, next to your mic is a little uptick. If you click on that, check on which mic is actually what it's actually using as a mic, because we can't hear you. So while he's getting that fixed, let's see. What are the advantages, differences of having a business page and a personal profile page? Okay. Business pages, you're going to have to end up paying a lot of money in boosting to be able to actually get into the algorithm. They really want to make money off of those things. A long time ago, it wasn't that way. What I think works actually best is your personal page and then turning it into a digital creator page, which means it's still a personal page. You get lots of followers. It's a professional page, but it's not a business page where you have to boost in order for people to see your posts pretty much. It takes your current friends and turns everybody into followers. So, and then you get this professional dashboard also where you can, I'm going to come back over here, where you can actually, so if I come back over here, oh, Cindy, that butterfly is perfect. Okay. So if I come over here and I can go to I get a professional dashboard so I get more insights on my posts and how they're doing. When I come over to my personal page, it shows the followers and all of that. And I can boost posts, but I don't have to in order to do my algorithm. So hopefully that answered your question, Linda. All right, let's see. How do I do that? Great question, Diane. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to turn your page into a digital creator page. Everybody ready? Okay. We're going to come over here. And first of all, you're going to be on your profile page, right? You're going to be on your thing. And then you're going to click on these three buttons right here. Everybody see the three buttons? So you've got edit, view tools, story. Well, it's going to look a little different here when it's not a professional page, but right under where it says posts, about, reels, photos, videos, stuff like that, to the far right of that, you're going to see three dots. When you click on those three dots, there will be a button here that says turn on professional mode or something like that. When you click that, it will make your profile a digital creator profile. So, and I have found that helpful for a couple of things. First of all, it boosted my engagement. The other thing it did, and I cannot explain this, so I can't promise that doing this will do this. It just happens to be at the exact same time both of these happened. All of those very strange messages that you get from those fake profiles and stuff like that, like from the widower who is in the military and all that other stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
they all went away. They all went away. So
Okay.
I don't know why that fixed it, but they're gone, which is nice.
Elizabeth,
Yes, Ariel.
Can you go over that again, please?
I sure can, honey. All
Thank
right.
you.
Let me come back over here. So number one, step one, if somebody wants to type this in the chat for everybody, they can. I usually have somebody who types for me, but okay. So step one is go to your profile page. Step two, in the menu with posts, about, reels, and that, click on the three buttons or the three dots. You're going to see this new menu here: view as, search, profile status, archive, all of this. You're going to click on turn on professional mode. If it's on, it would say turn off professional mode. That way you know you have it on. If it says turn on professional mode, you'll click there and you can turn on professional mode. And then over here, it will say bio, profile, digital creator. And that's how easy it is to do. And there's some great benefits to having that kind of profile. I have found it extremely useful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. All right.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. All right. We've got our timer. Our timer's done now. All right. So I know we have some people who want to share posts and talk about their posts. So let's see. Hold on one second. Bruce, can you put your Facebook link to your profile in the chat if you want me to review it, because it makes it a little easier. Did you have a question about your post, or did you want to show your post, Bruce?
To show it. So I just
Perfect.
type in my name or
So I'll show you guys how to do this because it will make it so much easier for all of you. So what you're going to do is come over here. Let me share my screen so you can actually see it. Okay. You're going to come over here and this URL right up here where it says facebook.com and then it says /eTransforms you. That's mine. When you go to your page, Bruce Kirby, the ending of that Facebook, that whole URL is what you're going to copy. And then I'm going to put in the chat so you see what it looks like in the Zoom chat. So in the Zoom chat, this is what it will look like. So while you're grabbing that, I'm going to grab Cindy real quick and I'll come right back to you and find your link so we can share your post.
Tina, I got all messed up.
You didn't get it?
All right.
Do you know how to? Okay, so go to facebook.com and then go to your profile page.
He's got to click on his picture. He may not know to do that.
Click on his picture for what?
Well, if he's on the home screen, then he's got to click on that picture on the
Oh,
left.
yeah, to go to his profile. Yeah. Are you on an iPad, Bruce, or are you on a computer?
No, I'll do it again. I messed up my post.
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to do your post again. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. All right. We'll come back to you. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Cindy, you had your hand up. What question can I answer for you?
I just wanted you to look. I added a little bit more of my story and see if I'm on the right path on this new post.
Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and everybody, let's
The
help
one,
Cindy.
go to the one above it. I didn't
Oh.
fix this one, the one above it.
This one right
That
here.
one,
Okay,
yeah.
let's do this. All right. In this digital era filled with endless scrolling and solitary moments, it's crucial to remember the unique brilliance each of us holds. Sharing our own tales of conquests and challenges has the power to profoundly touch others' lives. I've been through the ringer myself, having survived serious illness, come face to face with death not once but twice, and clawed my way back from the brink of bankruptcy caused by overwhelming medical bills. These experiences taught me the immense value of sharing our personal narratives. Feeling isolated can be overwhelming, like you're stranded on a desert island. However, it's important to realize that there's somebody out there, possibly just behind another screen, who needs the unique light only you can shine. In our current digital-centric world, let us serve as beacons of hope by being authentic and open about our life's journey. My story might strike a chord, or perhaps you're seeking someone who will listen without judgment. If so, drop me in the comments or send a direct message my way. By standing together, we can navigate through life boldly and with purpose. Yeah.
She's perplexed.
It doesn't start off in a way that's holding it the rest of the time. And I almost want to move this paragraph to the top.
Okay.
Feeling isolated can be overwhelming. See, if somebody sees that, that's going to stop attention, right? That's going to stop,
Okay.
like, for anybody who's like, I feel isolated. Okay.
Okay.
I want to
get what
move
you're
that
saying.
up to the top.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, do that. And then the other thing I would love for you to do, and you may not like this one, but I would really love for you to just not use one of your professional photos, but just take a selfie and
Okay.
add it in there. So somebody has a connection point to you as they're reading it, and use both photos together. the one and the other.
Okay.
Okay. Give that a shot and then tag me in and let me see it.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Great job, Cindy. All right, Clay.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's Friday.
Yeah. Do you have any snow or is it the weather getting better?
We had snow last weekend, but
Mm.
it's May. I don't want any more snow.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that. All right. Well, let's go over and grab your post real quick. I think I already had it up. And I'm come over here.
Now, are you a fan of the longer posts? I
Uh-huh.
usually do the shorter one.
I do
You know what-
both.
Okay.
I do both, and it's not and it really depends on the content. The longer posts for me are always going to be either about my story and a part of it that's really powerful, or it's going to be 3 tips on how to do something or something like that. I don't make long posts just to make long posts, but I am a big fan of the long post. I find that I get better conversations out of the big posts. I get more likes and comments on the shorter posts, but I get better conversations out of the longer posts.
Okay. Here's another question I have.
Yeah.
If somebody likes your post or says they like your picture, what's your next step to start a conversation?
So if somebody likes my post and doesn't make a comment, I usually send a private message and just say, hey, let me qualify this, only if it's somebody that I would want to have a conversation with, not just to do it. Okay. So if you come over here to your posts and let me grab your post real quick and grab your profile. Okay. So
Stranded on a desert island in the digital there, shelter.
I don't know about stranded on a desert island. Was that for this, Cindy? No. Okay. All right. So let's find one where some comments. Okay. So we have some people right here who liked your post. Okay. What I would do personally is if it's not somebody who actually commented to, I would go and click on the person's profile and see if it's somebody that I would want to talk to. Now, if it's already a business builder in the business and we're both in the same business and we're cross-lined together and stuff like that, you don't do this, okay? If it's somebody, yeah, if it's somebody that you're like, I know this person and I'm already great friends with them and they live right down the street with me, we've known them for 20 years, you don't do this, okay? You do this when you want to see who somebody is and if this is possibly somebody you would want to have a conversation with, you know, whether it be about your product, your business, or anything else eventually. So what I always look for are shared values and things that sound like they might be a good fit within what I do. So dream builder, family, travelpreneur, health and wellness, problem solver. Okay, awesome. And I'll look through photos and see, you know, briefly, like what kind of person is this? What do they believe in? And then I will go and look at friends. We have some shared friends. Okay. So it's like, okay, well, wonder if she's in LifeVantage because I know this person was in LifeVantage, but there's also a new travel company she's in, and she did say travel, so maybe she's in that travel company. So now the next thing I'm going to do is, do I have something that may fit this person at all? Okay, so I'm a coach. So yes. Number 2, I have Nowsite, right? So there's 2 right there. Number 3, I have a community, a generic community of people helping them build their businesses, helping them with mindset, stuff like that. Okay, so there's number 3. Number 4, I have a network marketing business. Probably not, right? Because she's already in one. And I have a thing where you do not do that with somebody's already in their business. You let them be in their business. You don't do stuff, right? You support them. So I have 3 different things that this person could match. Then I would say, if that was my post and they liked it, I would send a message and say, hey, thanks so much for liking my post. And probably ask a question about something about where they live or anything else like that. And then I will go and make some comments on their posts. Now, why would I do that? Because when I make a post, only so many people are going to see it. The more comments I can make on other people's posts, the more they're going to see my posts, first of all. Second of all, the other thing is by starting that conversation, then I have an open door, an open dialogue to have a back and forth conversation that may turn into nothing, but it may turn into something. And if 1 in 10 conversations turns to a Zoom that turns to a yes to your product or business, you're doing pretty good. Like you're actually really building your business.
Great, that's very helpful.
Good. Awesome. Thank you so much, Clay. Thanks for being here. All right, Ariel.
Yes. Elizabeth, you really, since I started listening to you, you opened my mind a lot of things, and I focus a lot now on my business. Now, my question here is, there is a way that when we do a picture on the Facebook, will be possible to make it clickable? Like, for example, you see the way how I'm doing it now, I make a picture and then I put my domain name somewhere around there. But I just wonder if it's possible to make it clickable.
Okay, so let me go over to your there you go, Ariel. All right. So first let me share your let me grab your thing and share it to everybody so we can all look at this. Okay. So okay, so you have a photo like this right here.
Right.
And you want to make the link clickable in the photo. In Facebook, you cannot do that. What you can do is click on the photo itself. And then now here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this. Facebook doesn't like you taking people somewhere else. Okay. Everybody knows that, right? Facebook wants you to stay on Facebook for as long as possible because Facebook wants to sell you as many things through their little ads and everything else that they can. Okay. They're a business. So there's 2 things you can do. Number 1, you could add a link in here, but that link will hurt the algorithm. It will, because Facebook doesn't want people leaving. The other thing that you can do is just put your link down here. And that's probably the best thing that you can do, right, Ariel? Because they can get it. Now, the only thing I would do is I would make the font bigger on this and I would darken the background a little bit so it makes it easier to see, because anything that's hard to read, the brain kind of just shuts down and just rolls over, right? Okay. So if you remade this photo where the writing goes all the way out towards the edges, darken the photo just a little bit so they could still see it in the background, and then, you know, have the bigger writing, it's easier to see. But I think the web address here is fine. I don't put a lot of web address things in mine because I want to have more call to action of coming and talking to me. So, and the reason I do it that way is because of hierarchy of sales. Hierarchy of sales is you get your biggest results in person, you know, face to face, quickest way to build the speed of trust, right? Right there in front. Next is video. If Cheryl and I are having a conversation and she may be in Lancaster, California, and I may be in La Jolla, but it doesn't matter because there's no real space between us in comparison on a video, right? We're sitting here talking and everything else. This is why, like when Coach Ginny and I finally met in person and so many of the rest of us, it wasn't like we were meeting for the first time. We all knew each other. It was like we'd been together for years, right? So that's what video does. Video gives you that trust factor because you can see somebody, you can see their facial expressions, their body language, and hear the words itself. Now, the next one below that is audio. Audio is your next one. So those are going to be your phone calls. Next under that for sales is text, and then next after that is email. So when we send somebody to a website, we're giving them all the information without them talking to us at all. And we're expecting them to make a decision without any additional questions or anything else. So a lot of people build like that with funnels. I'm an amazing funnel builder. I work with funnels. But my funnels are always about starting a conversation, not usually about just a sale. Now you can, if you do video and stuff like that through Facebook, have it go over to a funnel and do really well. you know, but a relationship still has to be built sometime. So the long answer to your short question, the way you're doing your website link is the best of all. If you're having success sending people to a website link, continue to do it. If you're not having success with that, maybe try to point more to having a conversation with you so that you can help them through the process, would be my answer. Was that helpful, Ariel?
Absolutely, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right, pumpkin alarm is going to be going off, but I want to make sure to get over to Diane. Diane, did you want to showcase a post, or did you want,
No,
or did you have a question?
I have another quick question.
Beautiful.
With so where you've done the digital creator,
Mhm.
underneath there, I have like my website. Should I take that away?
No, no,
Oh.
absolutely not. No, leave it there. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the question. What's the website to? Okay. If it's just to your company website, I don't ever put my company website up on anything, because especially for my company, people will get lost, and yeah, Sarita, yeah, they'll get, yeah. So what I would recommend is have a funnel or have your own website talking about
Okay. Now
you
I don't know
and
what you're talking about.
okay. Okay, so let's do this. We'll make it kind of broad for everybody and then I'll bring it in for you. Does that sound fair? Okay.
Thank you.
So Nowsite has the websites and funnels that you can make, right? Or you can have your own website and funnel somewhere else. I'm not telling you which one you have to do. You do have it in the bigger programs in the Nowsite program, though. So you do have that available for you if you want. Now, with that said, when you send somebody just straight to your company website, they're learning all about your company, but they're not really learning more about you. Okay. My very first network marketing business that I ever signed up for. Anybody want to hear how I got into network marketing? So funny. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious, in fact. I actually never met anybody. I didn't meet a person, didn't meet a rep, nothing. I actually signed up because of a blog on a website. Not kidding. I signed up from a blog on a website. This woman was talking about before and afters and her life journey and just, you know, her own struggle with Hashimoto's and just kind of all this stuff. And she was posting her blogs on Facebook. And then I ended up over reading the rest of the blog on her website. And then I went from that blog to another part of her website, to another part of her website. And by the time I was done, I felt like I knew this woman and that this made a lot of sense to me. And I went and clicked purchase the starter kit. And I spent the money for the whole starter kit right then and there without ever meeting a single person and without a single conversation. Now, I didn't stay with that company for long term. I did end up going to another company, and it was because of lack of relationship. It was because of, you know, so if you're going to build this way through websites and funnels, works great. However, you have to start the conversation immediately once they purchase. That's the key to building this way. Okay. You have to start the conversation immediately after purchase. That means you're immediately booking them on a phone call, a Zoom. I prefer Zoom so we see each other, so we get to know each other more. And then I'm going to immediately onboard them. I'm going to immediately lay things out of how things are going to work. I'm going to immediately help them. Okay. So you absolutely can build this way. And I'm living proof because that's how I signed up, you know, and I read blogs all the time. Like I'm your target market. I read blogs constantly and I buy things through blogs. So it may be something that you guys want to think about to make a website or or something like that, where you can actually talk more about who you are, your journey, and your story. Was that now let's bring it down to Diane. So Diane's like, okay, you lost me. All right, cool, right? That's what I'm here for. So Nowsite, your program right there, if you're on marketing or above, has the ability to make websites, has the ability to make funnels. Okay. and you do it through the AI. So the AI, you click AI and you give it some information. The other thing is that if you are on marketing or above, you can also have the nerds at Nowsite make it for you. You tell them to make it. They ask you for the information, you send it to them, and they make something for you if you feel nervous about it. So this does not apply to people who are only on the My AI plan. The lowest plan does not have the websites. It's the middle tier plan that has the websites. So if you're on the middle tier or above, you have access to websites and funnels where you can build like this. Now, there's other programs out there and stuff that do this kind of stuff. But if you've already got it included in your Nowsite, you know, utilize it because you're paying for it, and it could be very helpful for you. Does that help, Diane?
Yeah, and how much is that?
So current pricing right now for that is, let me come over here and we'll actually just put this on the screen. So current pricing, okay, pumpkin alarm, stop. All these alarms. Current pricing right now is $82 a month or $984 a year. For annual. That's annually. It ends up $82 a month. So you get 2 months free annually. If you're paying monthly, it's $99 a month. And then you get unlimited websites, unlimited funnels, unlimited landing pages, email campaigns, 30,000 a month, and then analytics. So you also get marketing. So bonus marketing experts will do the hard work for you, from websites to social posts. So you can actually go in and ask them to do that. And if you have that, you're going to come over here and you'll come over here to marketing services. So where the little, you know, trumpet thing is, or blowhorn, you come over here to marketing, go to marketing services, and then you can click get started to have them build your website and all of that. So if you have that, this will be available to you if you're on that level. If you're not on that level, you can upgrade. You can contact support at now.site to upgrade your account also, I believe.
Thank you.
Yes. So Tony, there are leads that are involved in the largest package, and then that does have lead generation for you that gives you leads and prospects. So yes, that is correct. So on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, if you want to know more about the websites and things like that, you'll just come to this meeting at 9 a.m. Pacific time and ask me Tuesday and ask me Wednesday. Cheryl Coco does demos of the websites and the funnels and all of that, and you can learn more about that there. All right. Cheryl Clow.
Anything you pay for is a tax write-off.
That is true. And that's something for the US. I'm not sure about Canada.
Okay.
It works the same in Canada, or in England, or all of that. I would assume it would, but I can't give you tax advice in those countries. But yeah, in the US, your sow the money into, you know, your tools, your training, and really utilize those tools because they're helping you build your business.
I don't mean to be rude. My name keeps switching back and forth when I'm trying to raise my hand. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Oh,
That happened to me with the other groups. I don't know
weird.
what's wrong. Yeah. Oh Lord, I can never get in. to ask
Zoom
a simple
bug.
question. Yeah. Yeah. May I ask a question now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to ask a simple question. Since I've been on here, I have a marketing plan. I've been paid for a whole year.
Okay.
My problem is I've been using my Android phone, and that's why I haven't been able to get everything together in these classes when you come on. So will they ever build anything or help us with the Androids, or what am I doing wrong when I get on my laptop when I'm trying to learn
What
procedures.
is the problem that you're having with your Android?
I don't have all the features. You know, when you tell us to click on this and click on that, it's not on.
Oh, not all of the features are in either the iPhone or the Android. Yeah, it's because the
Yeah.
app version, it can only carry so much stuff. And
Yeah.
so a lot of it, you will want to work on your computer. Now, the social posts, like selfie AI and stuff like that will be on your apps.
Okay.
But a lot of stuff, they just can't put it into the app version. So some things you will have to use the computer version for that.
Okay, then now that's the problem I'm having.
Yep.
Trying
Yep.
to learn how to do that on the
And
computer.
and the computer version, honestly, I love it. I use the other one while I'm out and about, but I love the computer version. So once you get the swing of it, you're gonna absolutely love it.
Okay, well, I need someone to show me how to do that. So I guess I have to go to
Okay, Andrew.
where do I go from there to learn that?
To how to make a post on your computer.
Yes, ma'am. Mhm.
That's what we do here every day. Usually when we do the first part of the demo.
But see, while I'm on here, I don't know which way to go because everything is confusing to me.
Okay, so what I would do is I'd watch the replay in the Facebook group and then pause where they're at, go over to the system and do the one step and go back to the video and then watch a little bit more and then go back and do the step. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way for you to do that.
Hmm.
Give it a shot and then just keep coming and you will get the swing of this. It takes a little time with the technology, but you will.
Yeah, because when I first got the program, I didn't know anything about nothing, so I just gave it a shot.
Yeah.
So and so that I'm from my ABCs, I'm trying to move past that.
Yep. And
right
you're
now.
doing great. You really are. You are doing great. And I'm proud of you. Because I mean, a lot of people wouldn't even try, right? They'd be like, I don't know about this AI stuff, and they wouldn't do it. So I mean,
Yeah,
there's a win for
I
you
had
right
some
there.
encouragement. Yeah, I had some other people call me and encourage me to
Yeah.
not give up.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, I am actually late for my next meeting. So
I just want to say thank you. That's it.
oh, thank you, honey. Edwin, did you have a quick question?
I don't know if it's quick or not.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
My Facebook doesn't look I don't have turn on professional mode when I click the three dots.
You might not have enough friends or followers yet. And if that's the case, then you want to make sure to build your friends list up and continue to make posts until you become eligible.
Gotcha. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Remember the weekend rule. Does everybody remember the weekend rule? Do at
Oh.
least one nice thing for yourself. Do at least one nice thing for yourself. You guys are worthy and you deserve great things. Show yourself that. Do one nice thing for yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you back here Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for My AI Live. And thanks for being a part of this community and a part of our morning every day, Monday through Friday. Have a great day, everyone.